What I'd like to talk about, everybody talks about co-benefits, but this initiative, 4 for 1,000, is greater than co-benefits. It's one of the few win-win-win initiatives. If you want to talk about mitigation, and we have to start taking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. We reached 400 parts per million this year. If we achieved if we achieved complete renewables and we were greenhouse gas neutral, that still means for another 100 years we will continue to go into warming, and some of the papers we've seen now suggest it could be 7 degrees. If that's the case, it's game over. We've reached catastrophic climate change. If you wanted to go to 2 degrees, we've still got to go down to 350 parts per million. So it's not just renewables. We have to start taking it out. Forests are critical, and I agree, we need to increase forest cover, but we have the science of the potential of the soil. The soil holds more carbon than the atmosphere and forests together. In fact, it holds twice the amount. We also have the practices, we have the science. We could start now, we know how to do it. But with more science, we can do it better. So that's one win. The other one, I'm a farmer. My organisation, we represent millions of farmers in 125 countries. And everywhere I go, climate change is here. Every farmer will tell you. We're getting longer droughts, they're more frequent. When the rain comes, it's destructive, and it comes in the wrong seasons. We can't plan anymore. So we have to build resilient systems until we can get the climate back. And we do have the science, once again, that by increasing soil carbon, we increase the ability of the soil to capture rainfall. It infiltrates better and it stores for drought years. We have the peer-reviewed science for that. We also know, and this is very important in terms of yields, when we start doing comparisons between the same soil, one with low amounts of soil carbon, the other one with higher ones, and we start averaging out the yields, we find the soils with the higher levels of soil carbon have less yield variability. In the bad years, the yield doesn't drop. Over the long term, we get higher yields. We get higher quality. And I think the really important thing about this, it's not now about arguing which type of agriculture is the best. We can apply this to all of agriculture. So I cannot think of one initiative where we can make a considerable difference to reversing climate change and, most importantly, achieve food security in a changing climate. And Minister Lafol, I really want to thank you for this, because I personally believe that history will look back at December 1, 2015 and think that was one of the most important days on our planet. Merci beaucoup.